Number 20, my job has been taking away too much family time. Extreme employee shortage. I know about that. That's happening in a lot of businesses. But I've been there many years and feel the relationships are still a mission field. How can I balance this? I don't know what to tell you except to remind you of priorities. If your job takes away from you away from your family for a season, I think that there's an understandable thing going on there. But if it's taking you away, is hurting your family, let me just remind you that your family is more important than your job or your career. Like, as a Christian, your family and you providing for them in the ways you're supposed to, that's more important than your ministry activities. So family needs to come first here. And that seems to be like saying it's a mission field doesn't take away the fact that you have a responsibility as a husband, as a wife, as a parent to take care of this family. So if you feel that your job is hurting your family, like something's got to give. Something's got to give. And whether that means you go to the job and you say, I simply am not going to be available for this many hours. I love you guys. I don't want to lose this job, but you're going to make me lose my family. That's just how it is. That's the reality of it. Yeah, I think family comes first. So there's a season. There's a sense in which a season comes, and you're like, oh, I'm working a lot this season. I've been in those seasons. I've been in a lot of those seasons recently, but that can't just go on forever. Yeah, if a man does not provide for his family, he's worse than an infidel. Scripture says. But providing for your family can be seen as not just financially providing, but making sure to take care of your home and your kids and your spouse. So I think those things are really important. God give you wisdom there. I realize that when I say wisdom, when I say God give you wisdom, what I mean is I know I'm answering your question with only this much data. You may, as I answer, you might be thinking, oh, but Mike doesn't know about this or that. And you're right. So maybe you should change the answer based on the knowledge you have of the other things in your life. Just consider it something to think about. And God give you genuine wisdom on this. Thank you guys. I will see you Monday. I've put a link in the video description down below to the video I'll be doing on Joel Osteen. It's going to be methodical. This is not a hit piece. This isn't for entertainment purposes, but it's going to be methodically working through moment by moment everything Joel Osteen says in a typical sermon. I just took his most recent sermon he gave last Sunday, and I'm working through it now, preparing notes. And I'll say this. I've never done this with Joel Osteen because I don't listen to Joel Osteen. But it was worse than I thought going in. I had an image of Joel Osteen, what I thought he did, and I had a higher estimation of him than I ended up with after actually analyzing and evaluating his message. That doesn't mean that I have the worst possible evaluation, but I'm saying it's revealing. It's revealing. So thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. Lord bless you. Keep your eyes upon the Lord. Remember, even as we do things like discernment, looking at Joel Osteen, we got to always get the plank out of our own eye first. Look at your own holiness, your own godliness. Pay attention to your own situation. Deal with your own cat. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I have to say.